All right, guys, buckle up because we're diving into something wild today. China's focused on creating AI-powered dolls that don't just look human, they act human, talk human, and might just feel human. And the most exciting news? As early as 2030, these things could be in your living room, your workplace, or even helping out your parents. So let's talk about it. Starpery Technology is changing the game, and it's way bigger than just companionship. Stick with me, because this is going to blow your mind. Starpery, based in China, is now going beyond silicone and steel. It's integrating large language models, LLMs, sensors, and speech recognition into its lifelike dolls to make them more emotionally intelligent and interactive. Their vision? To turn a static product into a responsive, emotionally aware partner capable of building meaningful companionship. A new generation of companionship. The next generation of intimacy dolls, powered by AI models and equipped with movement sensors, will be able to talk in real time using both gesture and speech. These bots won't just repeat pre-programmed words, by the way. They will be able to hold entire conversations, react to questions, and even adapt over time to a user's preferences, mood, and tone. According to CEO Evan Lee, Starpery's upcoming models will be available in prototype form as early as August 2025. These new dolls are made to bridge the gap between companionship and technology, placing emotional connection at the forefront. The first step of AI is to focus on realizing interaction between people and dolls, said Lee. The experience and companionship of our users can be further enhanced. While previous generations were essentially glorified mannequins, realistic in appearance but mute and static, these new dolls represent something closer to real-time digital intimacy. What's changing from static doll to interactive partner? Starpery is now attempting to change that, developing a proprietary AI engine that allows its dolls to respond to voice prompts, hold simple conversations, and use body gestures for interaction. We want to move beyond surface-level realism, said Lee. What's important now is emotional connection, not just basic conversational abilities. Here's the deal. These dolls are being designed to be more than just companions. Starpery CEO Evan Lee says their prototypes are built to form emotional connections.
Longing for a late-night conversation? Remember the thrill of talking for hours? The feeling of someone wanting to know all about you? You deserve more than quiet evenings. You deserve passion, intrigue, and a non-judgmental ear. Nomi is the most emotionally intelligent AI, ready to explore whatever's on your mind and build a unique, intimate bond just between you two. Find the link in our comment section and let a new kind of conversation begin.
Imagine this. You come home after a rough day. You say, "Hey, how's it going?" And your AI doll doesn't just respond with some robotic line. It responds like, "Hey, you sound stressed. Want to talk about it?" It's not just a conversation anymore. It's a whole new technology. These things are learning your mood, your tone, your vibes, and adapting in real time. It's like ChatGPT talking to you and asking about your day, but make it a doll and prettier. Cool, right? Challenges still ahead. Of course, developing human-like interaction isn't easy. Lee admits there are still serious hurdles when it comes to creating natural, emotionally coherent dialogue. Simple dialogue is easy, he said, but meaningful interaction, that's where specialized software development becomes necessary. The company is currently training its own large language models, LLMs, rather than trying to get the third-party AI engines. This allows Starpery to have all the control over the emotions, talk, and even behavior Seems 2030. This allows him to match the specific needs of their users. Moreover, motion sensors remain in testing. While early demos show head nods and hand gestures, synchronizing those movements with voice and expression in a natural, flowing way remains difficult. We still need to overcome various challenges, the company admitted in a public update. The smart voice function, still in development. Starpery says its smart voice system, which is essential for the AI to respond fluidly to users, is still in the testing phase. Currently, engineers are training the model to handle live conversation, adjust tone based on context, and trigger animations for movement. There's also a dedicated section now on the company's website called AI Doll, signaling a larger move to making these robots more intelligent, interactive, and emotionally present. This is bigger than dolls. What's happening here is bigger than the product category. Maybe you view these intimacy dolls as emotional companions, or just some tools for companionship. The real story is that robots are now learning to care, or at least act like they do. And when emotional responsiveness starts showing up in physical form, things change. And yes, in 2025, we can see AI everywhere. It's no longer the debate about whether robots are in companionship with us. And it's also no longer about imitation anymore. Because think about it, we can't just dismiss these ideas anymore. The implications for elderly care, disability assistance, or even mental health are vast. A device that looks human, speaks gently, responds to loneliness, might offer comfort where humans cannot. I'm not saying a robot should replace human touch or affection.
Tired of your coffee going cold? The Ember mug keeps your drink perfectly hot, so the last sip is as good as the first. The perfect upgrade for you, or a great gift for our loved ones. Click the link in the comments section to buy now.
But I am saying that many people go years without warmth, attention, or care. And if a doll powered by AI can bring even a bit of that into someone's life, that is something to think about. China leads the market. China's not messing around. They've overtaken the US, Japan, and Germany to become the biggest market for robotic companionship. It's not just about intimacy. There's a huge cultural shift toward tech that feels like a partner, especially for men and older folks. According to recent sales data, China has overtaken the US, Japan, and Germany to become the largest market for robotic companionship. The demand is not just driven by intimacy. There's a growing cultural shift toward companionship tech, especially among men and elderly populations. Starpery's leaning into this, marketing their dolls as luxury items and emotionally responsive co-living buddies. Looking to 2030, more than just companionship. Interestingly, Starpery isn't limiting its ambition to intimacy products. In a recent roadmap release, the company hinted that its humanoid robots may take on dangerous jobs by the end of the decade. From construction work to hazardous site inspection, Starpery claims the AI and sensor fusion powering its dolls could also be applied to robotic labor systems. If you think about it, a doll that can balance, walk, move delicately, and respond to human voice commands could just as easily learn to pick up a wrench, carry tools, or interact with patients in a care facility. By 2030, these robots will be able to take over some of the work that is dangerous for humans, the company said. What people are saying. Here's a glimpse at how the internet is reacting. Weibo user, tech blogger. People laughed when smartphones got emotional AI. Now intimacy robots are getting the same treatment, and it's working. Reddit user, rfuturology. This isn't about dolls. It's about making machines emotionally aware. That's going to spill over into every field. Healthcare, caregiving, even education. YouTube commenter, tech review channel. Honestly, if someone's lonely and finds peace with an AI companion, who are we to judge? Not everyone has someone to come home to. Billy viewer. Waiting for a model that can actually cook and joke with me? When that happens, I'm in. The future is here. So, what do you think? Are AI dolls the future of companionship? Could they change how we fight loneliness or even how we work? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get this conversation started. If you're interested about where tech's headed, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's next.